Hi! So a little while ago, this goober made and said that I'd be doing the interiors. Then I made a different tutorial, got COVID, and now, let's hit it. First we need to decide what rooms we're going to have. Of course we need our basic functional rooms, so that's enchanting, storage, and a bedroom. But what else can we do with the space to make it feel real and lived in? My number one go-to is always a kitchen, then a living room to give it that cozy home vibe. With that planned out, we can get building. Similar to what Snarple did, this isn't going to be a block-by-block walkthrough. But if you watch the footage carefully and pause where you need, you'll still be able to recreate these interiors. As you can see, we're starting with the kitchen. This room is an interesting blend of function and aesthetic, since you can store food and cook here. So we're going to need some storage as well as smokers, furnaces, and a crafting bench hidden around. On the aesthetic side, I usually create some type of fireplace or oven as the focus of the room. A dining area and sink adds to those real-world kitchen elements. Decorations include crops, pots and pans, food racks, and some roots and herbs hung to dry from the rafters. Let's break down this fireplace design here. Start by getting 6 brick blocks. Stack them 2 tall against the back wall like this. Place 4 more brick blocks on one side and another 4 on the other side. Fill in the space here with 6 brick blocks. Then take 3 upside-down brick stairs and place them like so. To create the arch of the fireplace, we're going to place down a brick wall on either side. Grab 4 brick stairs. Put one on top of each of the walls with an upside-down stair coming off of that. To complete the arch, simply place a brick slab. Now we need to fill in the rest of the fireplace, so get 7 brick stairs and place them on top of all of these blocks. Fill in the back corners with 4 brick walls, 2 on each side. Take a brick block and place it in the center area here. Get 3 brick stairs and put them on all sides of that block, with 2 brick slabs to fill in the corners. Take a waxed copper block, place it on top of that. Grab 2 more brick blocks and stack those on top. Now we need 2 cut copper stairs. Put one here and an upside down one behind it. Place a cut copper slab at the very top to complete the chimney. Surround this copper block with some acacia trapdoors. It should be looking like this. To finish it off, add in the campfires and put down a couple of iron bars to make a fire grate. Afterwards, you can mix up the textures with some granite and terracotta. This little room here is perfect for some enchanting and brewing, but just because it's functional doesn't mean we can't make it pretty. We'll fit the enchanter here, surrounded by enough bookshelves for level 30. We can decorate the top with candles, potted plants, and amethyst crystals for a magical touch. Over here we'll have brewing. A couple of garden beds placed here can grow the herbs used in potions. Some acacia and stained glass creates a steampunk brewing stand. We can create some copper piping, pouring an elixir into this cauldron. Any empty wall space should be filled up, so here we'll use a bookcase, banners, and some potted plants. Let's go over the bookcase design. Start with 2 barrels, facing like so. Place 3 regular bookshelves in this pattern, with 3 of the new chiseled bookshelves placed here. Now surround the sides with 7 spruce trapdoors. I left the space on the side open so that we can place a lectern here. Put 2 spruce slabs on top of the bookcase. Grab some books and quills. Place one on the lectern, then fill in a few spots in the chiseled bookshelves however you'd like. Now we're going to make a simple drawer design on these barrels here. Place an item frame on each of the barrels. Put a deep slate tile slab in each. Then put a spruce sign over both of them. Now it looks like a little drawer you can pull open by the handle. Normally for a storage room you have to slap down a whole bunch of chests. Luckily for us, Snart built this whole room out of barrels. But wait, you didn't think you'd get away that easy, did you? We still need crafting tables and junk, so let's just hide all that stuff in an even bigger table. I also hid some blast furnaces and regular furnaces in the ceiling behind these trapdoors. Very sneaky. To make our crafting workbench, start by placing down a smithing table with a crafting table on either side. Then you're going to skip a block and place a loom on either side of that. Now we need to create the actual table. On both sides of the looms, place an upside-down dark oak stair, like so. Get 10 dark oak slabs and fill in the remaining space, with a couple of upside-down stairs on either side of that smithing table. To hide the looms, place down 4 dark oak trapdoors. Next, place a couple of stone cutters in the space between the looms and crafting tables. To decorate, put a lantern on each crafting table. Place a flower pot on the smithing table with a dead bush in it. Add a birch leaf on top to create a small potted plant. And there we have our workbench with all of our crafting essentials. Now for a room that has absolutely no purpose whatsoever, but boy does it sure look pretty. We're going to put a fish tank in this conveniently fish tank sized area to fill some space. It helps add some life and movement to the build as well. To break down the fish tank, get 10 mud brick blocks. Place 3 here. Place 2 on this side, and the next 3 here, then place the remaining 2 here to complete the rectangle. Grab 5 jungle trapdoors. Put 1 in the center with 2 on each side, like so. Fill in the corners with 4 granite walls. Then fill in the middle with 6 blocks of sand. Now we're going to stack 20 light blue stained glass on top of the mud bricks, like so. Get 8 light blue stained glass panes and put 2 in each of the corners. Next up, fill this whole tank with water. To decorate, place down a mossy cobblestone slab, a horn coral fan, and some brain coral. Stock the fish tank with however many tropical fish you'd like. Finally, come up top and cover the whole tank with 20 spruce trapdoors. For the rest of the living room, let's make some furniture, specifically a coffee table and couches. Spruce up the room with greenery, a chandelier, and this cool fairy light design using the new hanging signs. It's the perfect room for you and your friends to relax, or destroy each other, I don't know. Finally, we have the bedroom. The most important thing here is, you guessed it, the bed. You could throw down a regular bed and call it a day, or you could snooze in style. It doesn't hurt to have some extra storage lying around or a place to put your armor either. Our bed design starts with 3 light blue beds, placed in a row. Put a white wool block in the center, with a piece of white glazed terracotta on either side. Grab 3 stripped jungle wood and place them behind those blocks. Put a jungle slab in the middle. Then place 4 jungle trapdoors around the wood, like so. Get 2 jungle signs. Put 1 on each of the white glazed terracotta blocks. Put a jungle trapdoor at the foot of the beds with a jungle sign on either side of it. And there's our comfy bed. Now we have one pretty snazzy interior if I say so myself. You can get this build on my Patreon. Subscribe if you want to see more building tips, or just to keep me company as I talk to myself in my room. Please, please.